So today I'm gonna be ranking all the players who was on the AVL SMP high key. Uh, yeah, there ain't much else to it. I'm just trying to get this shit done and over with type shit. I'm probably gonna get info wrong. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 because it's been a long ass time since like the last part of the AVL SMP. Of course, I'm gonna put it out right here, right now. I'm finna be biased. There are some people I just don't like on this server. I, I. Now we got that out of the way. Let's get on with the tier list. Alright, so let's get the obvious out the way. AVL, he's going in A tier. I mean, like, he ain't the best motherfucker. Like, season one was certainly his prime, and then he kind of fell off afterwards. But, like, without him being there, the entire SMP would not have existed, you know? Like, I gotta give credit what credit was due. Like, he made good shit. You know what, actually, let me move him up to low S tier. Of course, there isn't anything else for him to be compared to an S tier right now, but like, you get what I'm saying here. All right, now up next is gonna be Greece. The kid from Greece. Now he's much more influential, like in season two part one and season two part two, and then season three. But like season one was really not as strong suit. I mean, he was getting marked left and right, primarily by me, if I'm gonna be honest. But like, hey, fuck we ball. I have to put him in probably A tier. I mean, like he was much less influential early on, but in the latest seasons, I mean, he was like one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the one who executed Nick and caused a lot of fucking drama in season two, part one. So I gotta give him credit for that. That shit was pretty baller. Alright, next up, Frostbite. So Frostbite, he's pretty chill. Uh, During season one, he was a big player. He was one of the like most powerful players on the server type shit. But like he didn't really play much after the first season. I mean, like he played a little bit of season two part two and a little bit of season three part, yeah, just season three. I mean, he was influential in the earlier days, and for that I do gotta give him A tier. But past season one and a little bit of season three, he just was not there, sadly. So like A tier is the highest I can go with him. Alright, so I made a little jump cut because I low key forgot two people, but also I had to look up some people's names because like usually profile pictures is distinct enough that I can just tell who is who. But like motherfuckers, there are too many cat profile pictures in this bit. So I'm gonna have to go off what who I think is who. Cause like people be changing they fucking cat profile picture every 2 fucking seconds. Like just get a profile picture and stick with it, my bro. So we're gonna skip this one right here. Next up is Snipes. He's fucking goated, dude. I mean, like he made an airport. Like he was generally chill. So I ain't got uh I don't really have much to say against him. Uh I'd say B tier. I mean, sure he was pretty like chill and whatnot, but he wasn't exactly super influential in most regards. So I guess like he's middle of the road. No offense, but he's middle of the road in this. singular regard, sadly. Alright, so next up is I think JoJo Crazy. I don't fucking know. Uh, what I do know though is that like he was fucking freaky. He was a freaky beaky in his day in season 1 and a little bit of season 2 part 2, I think. I mean, he didn't really have too much of an effect outside of being a freaky man, being a fucking Diddy blood, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, like, dude even got his Steam account hacked like 8 fucking times, bruh. I'm gonna have to go with C tier. Not super influential, not like a lot of legacy left behind, except for the fact that motherfucker was a freaky man. Yeah. Alright, so real quick, good news. I figured out who this fucking like AI ass fucking profile picture belongs to. I think this bitch probably belonged to Scruffy. If I had to guess. Scruffy was I mean, like, he was up there in terms of like the power and whatnot. Sadly, like he was like probably second highest in terms of like who got the most materialistic power. Like it was a close second to Nick, who was like the richest dude on the server because he would fucking grind his ass off all the goddamn time for mythical weapons and whatnot, and Scruffy would just kind of reap the rewards and mooch off the small what have you, any duplicate mythics that might drop whatnot. He was meh, not super influential, not super influential. I'm putting him in low B tier. So I think that one's a bit respectable. All right, next up we got Dud. Low key, Dud was probably like the second most like influential person of the entire server, like just below AVL, and I'd probably be under him. You know what? Dud was like really consistent in how he acted throughout the seasons and whatnot. He really tried to stay his way out of drama. Like during most of the season 1 stuff, he was usually doing stuff with his own devices. He would like really just do what he wanted to. Of course, there's like this running gag that Mans was actually the god of the world because he had admin privileges that AVL had bestowed upon him, and he would occasionally use them for the funny. So there's that. I'd say he's definitely higher in tier than AVL. I think it's fair. Because like if you have 4, I guess 3 seasons of being a generally chill dude and being pretty influential on your own, like that's gonna put you higher than a dude who is influential, like really influential for 1 season, but does not really do much for the next 2. Just saying, just saying. Alright, next up, we got Suspect Omar. Now, to keep it a $1.50, to keep it cheap with you, big dog, Omar was like a background character and a half. Like, sure, he did a lot of stuff concerning like the lore of the server, primarily like pretty idiotic things like killing AVL's cat and other foolishness, I should say, other chicanery even. I mean, like, he worked a bit hard. He was consistently poor and made fun of for the fact that he was fucking broke as shit type shit. I mean, he tried to do a couple of plots to kill people. They always failed. I don't know. I'm saying C tier. Now, next up is Cupid. She was only around for like one season, season 3. I said at the beginning I was gonna be a bit biased here. Now, personally speaking, I don't like Cupid. I really don't. She would antagonize people. She would blow stuff out of proportion. Like with one deal, she got really like in a big old hissy fit over a renewable resource. Now, mind you, I suppose I was in the wrong. I was taking shit without permission. But it's honey from a beehive. That shit comes back, my man. I don't know. But made an entire big deal over it. She just hated Grease because, I mean, like, Mans doesn't use a microphone. I mean, if he wants to have his own, like, privacy and whatnot, let him have his own privacy. If he doesn't want to say that shit on the internet that isn't in text form, then just let him say shit in text form instead of trying to pressure him into like saying stuff through a microphone. Some people isn't comfortable with that, and I'm okay with it. Why is you not? I don't get it, man. You just like often came off as snide and rude for no real reason. So I'm personally putting her in D tier. Now, of course, I know others who is actually on the server might disagree with me, but this is just my personal take here. I. Next up, we got player JDL. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. I ain't know him that well. I know that I really had not a lot of time to get to know this man. Mainly because like he would be doing his stuff over there, I'd be doing my stuff over here. We didn't really cross paths a lot of the time, so I don't got a lot of reference points to work with here. So as a result, I'm just gonna put him in B tier because I mean, like, he seemed pleasant for the times that I had interacted with him. But I don't know. For all I know, he could have been the most racist piece of shit who liked Hitler. I don't fucking know. Not my place to judge at this point because, like, I don't know. Alright, next up, Shaded Spider. I mean, Shaded Spider was only really present in a little bit of season 1 part, like this first season of the AVL SMP, and then he just dipped. I did not see this man after season 1, like not a lick, like maybe a little bit during season 3, but I did not see this man's one fucking bit after season 1. Season 1 was where he's most prevalent. He was running around on Diamond. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, he had his own YouTube channel that he would be doing his shit with. I'm pretty sure it's defunct now. I could be wrong though. I mean, seemed pretty chill when I interact with him. I ain't got a lot to say with him. He's the same area as JDL, to be perfectly honest. So like, I don't know. I'm putting him in, C tier, because at the very, I'm gonna put JDL down to C tier and Shaded Spider and P, because being fair, JDL, he wasn't around that much. He was around for like, maybe 6, maybe 8 times. I did not see him that much. I could be wrong, but I just didn't see him that much. Shaded at the very least had a decent presence during season one, and with that, I'm also gonna go ahead and move up Snips to A, just because like he had more influence on the server than like Shaded or Scruffy for that matter. Now, next up is Slimy. Slimy's the goat, in my own opinion. He's a good man. He would help out others when they needed help. W Mans is what I'll say. Now, the presence he had on the server was not it was not that good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He was kind of in the background for a chunk of the server's lifespan. Very limited lifespan, might I add, but when he was like a active person, as to say, he was a active person. You would know if he was on. But he was just chill with everyone. I'm gonna put him in A tier below Snips. So, I next up we got the man, the myth, the man, Clown Pounder. Now, Clown Pounder, he's a real guy. All right, that's what I'll say. He's a person, interesting person at that, but he's a person. Kind of same spectrum as JoJo Crazy, but not in the same amount of freaky. Like he wasn't just freaky; he could be introspective when the time called for it. He was a really smart dude. When you really needed someone to get something done, he could do that shit for you as long as you provided the materials. Now, of course, some of his banter would be freaky, as all of us would have freaky banter from time to time. But his entire personality wasn't just being a fucking degenerate, you know. So he's obviously going to be above JoJo Crazy in that regard. He had a lot of presence, especially season one, a little bit of season two, part two. I think he has some stuff going for him in season three regarding like cars and shit. So I'm gonna put him in A tier above Snips. I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. Right, next up, F Jason. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I forgot this man existed. That's why I cut that shit out for a little bit and added like two people on. Slimy, not as a like a I forgot this man, he's forgettable kind of thing, but because I forgot to get the actual picture of him. But Jason, because I actually forgot this man's. He was forgettable. He was always in iron armor, and like, and actually can't remember a single thing he that was noteworthy that he really did. Damn. D tier. I finally we got me, the goat, the the guy who's gonna glaze himself all over the screen. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's all over the screen. It's all over your face. It's all in your mouth. I'm glazing myself. Yeah, I'm the goat. But on a real note, I mean, like, I'd say, although I did have some influence on the server, like, especially lore wise, because I was actively trying to make lore for the server for like the longest amount of time, and I just kind of realized, damn, this shit is not gonna happen. So I just kind of gave up on that frontier. I'm gonna say, I do think I belong in A tier, but definitely below like Frostbite and a lot. I'm gonna say above Snips, but below Clown. So there we have it. Right here's the final tier list, in my own humble opinion. You can disagree with me if you want. I don't give half a shit. Alright. Peace. I don't give two shits. It is way too fucking late and or early. God damn, 5 in the morning. God damn. I need to get some sleep. Bye, y'all.